Good morning, everybody. My name is Sasha Nikodievich. I am not Chris Scott from ClearEdge. He's unfortunately stuck in an airport in the US, so I've been asked to do his presentation. CanCell is a leading Canadian company that provides field-to-finish solutions. We do sell and support ClearEdge, Faro, Trimble, Qubit, a number of the technologies that you'll see up here. I've seen this presentation twice this morning, once almost with a ticket driving on the Gardiner, but I won't get into that story. So talking about the BIM problem. So as most of you know, creating as-built BIM can be a pain in the you-know-what. Really taking, so this is an example of a small boiler room. A small example like that, to once you laser scan the data, to convert it into a CAD model or a Revit model is a very time-consuming and manual task traditionally. This particular example took about 142 hours using generic CAD or Revit type tools. So a very, very slow and painful process. ClearEdge has really 4 essential technologies that makes this whole process of converting a scan and converting it into an as-built model really cost-effective. So I'm just going to run through the 4 points. The first one is automated feature extraction from the point cloud. So automated feature extraction would be things like extracting cylinders that represent pipes, as an example, or floor planes or wall planes, things that are relatively easy to extract. A second essential technology that makes our software successful is what we call object recognition. So this is more complex objects. If you think of something like a valve, there's a lot of points when you laser scan that valve, and having the ability to recognize that particular object and turn it into an actual valve really is a second key function that makes this process easy. The third one is really automated modeling of occluded regions. So if we think of a water treatment plant and we're laser scanning that facility, there may be a beam, so we may not actually scan that whole pipe. So automated modeling basically will recognize that there's 2 pipe segments and will automatically extend it to make it 1 pipe segment or 1 beam, as an example. The fourth point is really data portability. So within our Edgewise technology, and you'll see a bit of a workflow example in a couple of minutes, we have the ability to automatically take those objects and move them into Revit families. So whether it's a Revit wall, floor, door, window, or steel member. So these are really 4 essential technologies that make our software really stand out in terms of helping that laser scan to BIM process. ClearEdge is very proud to have won 4 major National Science Foundation research grants to really help bring these technologies to the marketplace. So quickly looking at the workflow. So step 1 is to obviously import the laser scan and process the data. From that, we're able to really automatically extract things like pipes, structural elements, ducts, and walls. And as you can see in that example, there's some gaps where there may be an area where we didn't scan that from the other side. So the next step would be to automatically connect those objects. So again, using some algorithm tools, we can join those and turn it into 1 pipe segment, as an example. Really, the next step then is there is a step in between there where you can QA/QC all those objects and generate a report from a tolerance perspective. Really, the next step is for us to hit a button and save it to Revit family objects. So an example earlier that I mentioned took about 142 man-hours using the traditional kind of manual modeling process. In the Edgewise version 4, we were able to reduce that by about 60%, down to 52 man-hours. And then with our latest build, version 5, we've been able to get that down to 15 man-hours. We have a lot of customer references and successes that talk about the automation and time-saving benefits. So with that, I have about 10 seconds left. Thank you for that short presentation. My name is Sasha Nikodievich. We do have a booth here. Whoops. went one too far. If any of you would like to see this technology or other technologies, please talk to us. And the last thing I want to mention is that we find a number of different software solutions may need to come together to address a particular project or your needs. There probably isn't one that will do everything. Thank you very much.